Right. Hello. We are back. Wait, there we go. Should be all good. There we go. Hello, we're back. How's it going? It's been a long time. It's been, 3 weeks. Did not mean to be away for 3 weeks, but, you know what? Things happen. Adult life happens. The YouTube description sent me. Yeah. Shoot. What is it in Japanese? Main craft no chairo no renge, which is brown bricks in Minecraft. Chairo renge no Minecraft kurafto. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you guys too. And the stream chat is back on screen because Twitch finally reversed their TOS, and all because of Trash Taste. Or I guess I should say Garnt from Trash Taste. Because Garnt was getting shit for... Whoops. Did not mean to swear in the first couple minutes of stream, but Garnt was getting crap from having both YouTube and Twitch stream chat on screen, and then the CEO of Twitch came on stream and he's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. And I think he specifically name-dropped Garnt. So yeah, now we can have YouTube chat and Twitch chat up on the same screen. The thing is that Restream, they changed their settings, so now it's just a big block of blue, so I have to, what's it? I've got to color pick that out. Actually, let me see if I can do that right now. Let's go to filters. Or no, is it filters or properties? Oh, yeah, it's definitely filters. Let's go filters. Add effect filters. Let's go chroma key. Color key, okay, same thing. Color, let's do custom color. If it would allow me. Select color. There we go. That. Hey, that works. There we go. Now it's all correct now. Here, let me just edit the restream chat. What is this? This one is... Oh, this one's the Spout 2 overlay. There we go. Now it's all back. We are so back, everyone. Get dressed, young lady. I am dressed. Excuse me. I have enough clothes on. Actually, because I have a crop top on, I kind of look like a Fortnite character. What is up with Fortnite and their obsession with women in crop tops? By the way, I am eating a curry ramen right now, so if I'm slurping on something, I'm just very hungry. You adjusted the pumpkin farm? Yeah, the villagers and the golems, they were walking into the pumpkins way too much. Oh, your in-game character has no armor. Oh, that's why. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Now I'm all perfectly clothed. Enjoy your ramen. Oh man, I got this ramen because I was at a round 1, and they had a claw machine with a frickin' cup ramen in it. It was so weird. Okay, what's funny about that is that the MSRP for curry cup ramen, first of all, it's insane how expensive they've gotten. I remember when they used to be frickin' $1.75. And now the MSRP for curry ramen is $3, $2.99 US. But what's funny about that is that at round 1, at the claw game, for the amount of credits, So at round one credit is worth 25 cents. So the credits that were required for the cup ramen thing is it was 10 or 11 credits. So that would equal either $2 or it was $2.50 or $2.75. And when the retail price is $3, it's like, cool, I won this on my first try. I pretty much saved only 25 cents. And then I tried again, and then I lost my money. So I essentially paid $6 for one cup of noodles, which I am not happy about. And then I ended up going to the Asian grocery store after and just getting myself a couple cups of curry noodles, because I've had 2 today. Or this is my second one today, and then I brought several to work. So they're just at my Gundam desk. Wait, is it the Nissin curry cup ramen? It's not the... Or yes, it is the Nissin ones. Those are like $5 here. Really good, though. They are super good. It's not the best noodles. It's not the best curry. But you combine them both, and it's like, it's top-tier stuff. Like, I could have easily made my own curry ramen, like... But I'm just like, you know what? This is... You know when, like... There's several, like... AMAs on Reddit where it's just like, hey, chefs of Reddit, what is your guilty pleasure meal? And there's so many chefs that are just like, yeah, I work at a 3-star Michelin restaurant, but when I get home, I just pop in a freaking Hungry Man meal and just call it a night. And it's like, you know what? That's mood. That is mood. Man, that is some C-tier curry, but you know what? It's good. Curry is like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good, honestly. I get to have a bad curry. I'm putting my hands in front of my webcam, which is why I go sad whenever I eat. That is good stuff. I let it sit for too long, so now the noodles are a little bit soggy, but you know what? That's fine. Yo, how's it going? Funny considering the video of the McDonald's CEO eating a burger. What do you mean, quote-unquote, eating? I did see that was a headline. I didn't know. I don't know what the context of the video itself is. I wish we had imported cups. We're only getting imported packs of noodles, but they're good at least. I'm surprised there is no packet for curry ramen. Oh yeah. For our adventures today, so... What was added in Minecraft for this version? So we are in version 1.20. Let me see. I had this thing up. Where are we at? This is... Okay, 1.20 trails and tails. Which one is this one? So we got bamboo blocks, pack of bamboo. It's a good thing we just got bamboo. Calibrated skulk sensor, sakura trees, chiseled bookshelf. What else do we got? Decorated pots, hanging signs, and... Oh yeah, the sniffers. Oh, and the brush. We do need to make a brush for archaeology. Although, because they were just added in this one, we probably have to go around to new chunks. So we do have to go explore. We also have to explore the jungle temples. So I actually went around and finished the map, and I actually found there were 3 jungle temples. We last time only found 2 jungle temples. So yeah, I've gone around and labeled everything of importance in this map, and we'll go and check out the jungle temple, see if we get some armor trims and stuff. A 1.20.2 rebalances traders. I see. Okay. Good shit. Good stuff. You know the episode where Squidward took the smallest bite of the Krabby Patty? He took the same bite, but you can... tell he's never eaten a burger in his life. Good lord. What's up, guys? I don't think I'm gonna stay long, but what's up? Nothing much, nothing much. Just chilling out in Minecraft. So let's go. Need to go to the jungle temple out here. Oh wait, do we have... Okay, we've got tons of stuff. Let's get our diamond sword. Sharpness. Alright, and let's head on our journey. Trial ruins are kind of rare, locked to biomes, and easily missable. Then also a pain to dig through the mediocre loot. I see, I see. I've missed a lot. You didn't miss a lot. We'd only just... Stream has only been going on for like 10 minutes. But this is... exploring is all I've done off-stream. Oh wait, you know what? Nah, we'll do that later. I was gonna take out the... like, excavate the tree, or like break down the tree that we have in the middle of our desert base, and then replace that with bamboo. But I'll do that later. We'll do that when we get back. I meant other streams. Oh, have you really not been for other streams? To be fair, the last stream I did was 3 weeks ago. And the one before that was like 2 weeks ago. Yo, what are you doing out in the broad daylight? I like the idea, but in practicality, you'll be doing more archaeology and ocean ruins and pyramids. Oh, I see. Also, is archaeology the only way to get a sniffer? Also, what is a sniffer used for? Can I eat a sniffer? What will the sniffer do? Will it always be at the foot side of my bed, just sniffing my piggies? Do people sniff toes? Is that what the sniffer meme is? Or no, people suck toes. People sniff pits. That's the meme. Oh, speaking of armpits, I recently saw the Uma Musume movie. The Uma Musume Pretty Derby Beginning of a New Era. That movie, honestly, I had zero expectations, because I'm not the biggest fan of the game. I barely play the game. I haven't played it in like 4 months. I've seen 2 episodes of the anime, and that's it. I mostly just enjoy the art. But I saw the movie in theaters, and honestly, it was legitimately good. Like, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. They are... Cygames, they are really flaunting their frickin' gacha money. The cinematography and, like, all the shots, the art, it's like, the art is so crazy. I totally thought it was like a... For some shots, I totally thought that, like, Horiyuki Imaishi did the animation. I totally thought that, but nope, he was not involved in this movie. For those of you who don't know the name, Hiroyuki Imaishi, he's the lead artist, or he's the animation director for Trigger. So he's worked on, what's it? Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, Penny and Stocking, you know, stuff like that. Oh shoot, you know what? I should have gotten a shear so that I don't set off the traps. But then again, there's no TNT in a jungle temple, is there? Anywho. But yeah, the Uma Musume movie was so good. I kind of want to go back and watch it again. It was really hype. And you know what? As someone who cares not for sports such as track and field, after this movie, I'm just like, I kind of just want to go on a run. Okay, how do I... Honestly, I can just do this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Take the arrows. Those are very useful. Oh, Jesus. That is not a trap chest. Okay, it's just... There we go. Take those. What do we got? Ooh, smithing template. Wild armor trim and wild armor trim. Cool. I will take those. And I didn't even address the diamonds. Wow, we got diamonds in here. I guess, to me, diamonds aren't really much, considering we've got stacks of exploited diamonds. So is that pretty much it? Was that all we needed? Oh yeah, take the dispensers, that is true. I will take these. I will take the thingies. All the redstone. And then... oh, I already took it. I'll take the chest. Why not? What's a wild armor trim? Beats me! I don't know anything about armor trims. So this is all brand new information for me. I should probably take the string as well. Gosh, where is that zombie? There is another thing, right? Does it open up from the side? How does this work? I know one of these is a dummy. That open up something? Need to do this one? And does that open up somewhere? I don't know where it opens up. Oh, the opening is at the top. Was it up here or here? Okay, so this is definitely one. Oh, okay. There's that one. Nope, that one. Okay, so... don't forget you can copy armor trims with diamonds. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need another sip or slurp of my curry. Okay, that do anything? That is not doing anything. Try 131. Okay. 1, 3, 1. Let's see. Nope, that didn't do anything. Brute force. How does this work? Okay. Just right here. More smithing thingies. Some bamboo. Bones. We'll take this. Okay, so how is it supposed to go? Okay, so the middle one is totally nothing. So how does this go? Oh, I can't even break that. So it's supposed to be that one. That one. That one. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Yeah, that is so weird. Okay, well, either way, I'm going to be taking... let's see, we can... I've emptied out my inventory before. Take out the jungle saplings. I will take these pistons. What did we grab? Oh, we grabbed the chiseled stone brick. We don't need that. Did I not get the piston? There we go. Now I got the pistons. We'll break this up. And I guess might as well take the redstone. Grab this repeater as well. There we go. Alright, now we can head back home. And then I can break this down. I don't need these sticks. If I break that down, will that erase the location off the map? Yeah, okay, cool. Breaks the location. Alright, now let's try to head back home. But yeah, the Uma Musume movie was super good. One thing I appreciated about the movie was something that I noticed immediately with, like, all of the horse girls. Literally every single horse, they were super flat. They were really flat. There was no booba in the movie. And, it just makes sense that there's no booba in the movie. I mean, these are horses with, who are all about running. And I feel like if you have giant bazongas, that just sort of weighs you down quite literally. It's not as aerodynamic. And there were just, like, no boobs. And it's so weird because the game is, like, so boob heavy. The jiggle physics are out of this world. And I feel like this movie specifically goes out of its way to not show giant bazongas. Like, there's one scene where, Fuji Kiseki is in her race outfit, and it has, like, a giant booba hole. And they show it once, but then after the first time they show it, the camera and all the shots, they have, like, things obstructing her boobs or, like, her hands in front of her chest and something like that. It's like, okay, that's cool. You threw a bone to anybody who wants to see the booba, but then the rest, it's like, no, we want to focus on things that are not the boobs. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah. Poke is flat in-game. Yeah, all of the girls are flat. Pretty much. Or, I don't know, does Agnes Tachyon, is she large? She looked very A-cup in the movie. But I'm not sure if that's how it is in the Vigigame. Yeah, there were, like, 0 fan service horses, which is pretty cool. Because I'm usually not the type of person to be like, I hate fan service, but it's like, I feel like as somebody who consumes a lot of art on the internet, I end up looking at a lot of gacha game art, and so much gacha games has like K-cup and beyond, and it's like, it's just too much, man. There's way too much big boob. I'm tired of seeing big boobs in Nikkei, and in Blue Archive, and in Grand Blue Fantasy, and in VTubers in general, and in frickin' Shonen Jump, and in all this stuff. So it's like, it's nice to watch an anime where every girl is flat. I really like that. Yeah, the boob market is oversaturated, overstimulated. But yeah, there's one frickin' Reddit post that was on the Hololive subreddit maybe like a week ago, and it's like mathematically figuring out, like analyzing the reference art of all the Hololive members and calculating how big their boobs are, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Crony is a K cup, Narissa is an H cup, and so is Noelle, and every single time Noelle gets a new model, her boobs get bigger. She's like frickin' Power Girl from DC. That's the sound of me, like, slurping and licking my, my phone as I look up... Oh, hello. As I look up fan art of Noelle. But yeah. It's, like, too much big boob. What is... Okay, bye. Oh yeah, we need to drop off stuff. Isn't it because Noelle has giant boobs IRL? She does. She has... Jesus Christ, she's got massive bellies. But yes. Jesus. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, let's put... I guess armor trims will also put in the rare items thing here. Alright, let's put things away. But yeah, Uma Musume movie was actually legitimately good. It's not my favorite anime movie. There are still ones that I like more. Well, actually, I don't know. Do I like Evangelion 2.22, You Cannot Undo, or You Cannot Return, or You Cannot remember the name of this movie? I'm not sure if it beats 2.22 for me. Or, I don't know. Maybe it's on the same level of 2.22. You Cannot Advance, that's what it is. Yeah, she's got a whole Fantia page showing them off. And thinking about all of this is making me hungry. Apologies for the mukbang sounds. Are you ready for Yoko Taro near Evangelion? This cannot continue. No, it is Yoko Taro, not Yoko Toro. It is Taro, like the food. But yeah, Yoko Taro doing... I'm holding reservations for... Or not holding... holding my opinions on that project. Because a lot of people are gonna... I've seen a lot of opinions. And the thing is that we don't even know what this project is gonna be. We don't know if it's an adaptation of the manga version of Evangelion. We don't know if it's going to be an adaptation of the high school AU. We don't know what this is going to be. So we just know that Yoko Taro is directing whatever this anime project is. So I'm because I'm one of the few people that love the rebuilds. It just feels like such good closure in my eyes, especially because even though I've watched a little bit of the Evangelion anime before, and I was like aware of some things, it's like the rebuilds were special to me because watching 1.11 is like when I really got into Evangelion. And after watching 1.11, I watched all of the anime and stuff like that. So it's like, I really like the rebuilds. I know a lot of people don't frick with the rebuilds, but I really like them. So I don't know, because like the anime and the rebuilds, they go together. You know, you gotta watch the anime to really get the rebuilds, and the rebuilds and the anime combined is like one whole thing. But then I don't know what you can do, because like that whole storyline is kind of complete. I don't know what if it is a continuation. I don't know what they're going to be doing. I know the creator of Fooly Cooly is also directing this as well. That is interesting, because the director of Fooly Cooly did G-Quux, and G-Quux was had a lot of Ava imagery in it. So who knows what this project is going to be. I want to know who's the lead art director, because that'll be the like leading sort of I don't know. That'll be like a big image for it. But yeah. They have said it is not a continuation. It's going to be a retelling or something. Okay. That sounds interesting. But yeah, we don't even have a trailer for it yet, so I'm gonna have no opinions on this. We'll see what it's like when they release more information. Do we even know of a time frame when it comes out? I'm going to guess it's probably autumn this year or winter next year. That's my guess. Oh yeah, we need to... we'll put banners in here as well. Spencer's put in here. tripwires. Oh, chest back. Oh wait, why did I put the carrots back? We need the carrots. We are going on another adventure. Oh, keep bow. Strang in here. And there we go. I think we're good to head off on another journey. Okay, so we're going to go this way. We have a teaser at least. A cool monster that could be an Ava. Okay, let me look this up. I've not seen anything of this. Okay, let's do Evangelion Yoko Taro. Let me see if I can find image. Oh. Oh, and it's a Cloverworks show. Interesting. Hopefully they do well. Look, I've been traumatized ever since they did season 2 of frickin' Promised Neverland, and also they screwed up the development of Wonder Egg Priority. Gosh, what a great 9 episodes of Wonder Egg. And then they added for a 12 episode anime, they added an entire recap episode. And then for their 13th episode, half of that was a recap. It's like, what are you doing, man? I will never forgive Cloverworks for screwing up Wonder Egg Priority. I loved that anime up until the end. Yeah, I trust the director. I just don't trust the studio. Granted, the studio also does Spy Family, and they've been doing well with that. And they exceeded my expectations because they also do My Dress Up Darling. And I was afraid that season 2 was going to be crap, but season 2 is pretty good. So they could be. Maybe they're out of their animation funk. Maybe they're in a new era where I don't have to worry. But seeing Cloverworks, I'm just like, I don't know. But knowing that Yoko Taro is on the creative team is pretty cool. The creator of Fooly Cooly is pretty cool. Oh, the composer of the Nier franchise is also on the project, which is really cool because I believe that composer also composes for other Final Fantasy games, which is really neat. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Is there a date on this? There is no date. Let's see. Yeah, no date, at least according to this Engadget article. But yeah, I'm trying to keep an open mind about it until we see, like, character designs and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's whatever. I'm not blowing a gasket like I've seen some people on Blue Sky, or just not Blue Sky in general, but just the creative field in general. I don't know what it is about mecha shows, and I guess specifically Evangelion. Well, I guess it makes sense for Evangelion, but for mecha shows, there are 2 types of mecha fans. There are people who are very, like, gung-ho about mecha, and then there are people who are, like, super doomer, gatekeep, like, oh man, mecha is dead. You never get, like, a mecha is in, like, a medium place. It's either mecha is dead or mecha is thriving. You never get anything in between. I more so lean to the happy-go-lucky sort of, I enjoy big robots. Robots are cool. I like toys and stuff. That's where my mind is at. Yo, what's it going? Or how's it going? I just want super robots again. I mean, we got super robots with Bang Brave, Bang Bravern, which I've yet to watch. But it turns out that leading this back to Uma Musume, Bang Brave, Bang Bravern, is the last super robot show that came out like a couple years ago. That was animated by Cygames, which I'm just like, okay. After watching Beginning of a New Era, I kind of want to watch Bang Brave, Bang Bravern. I think I already have it. But yeah, I'll probably watch Bang Brave, Bang Bravern after I finish Gundam Seed Destiny, which in the past 3 weeks since my last stream, I've not mentioned that, or you guys have been out of the loop, or I guess this is my first time talking about it, because I started watching Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny since my last stream. And give me one sec, I'm going to slurp down the rest of this curry. That is good stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, they either love it or they hate it and say they love it. That is true. Frickin', let me let's do a walk and talk. Oh yeah, we go this way towards our snowy base. Oh yeah, just to wrap things up with Uma Musume, anime was amazing. Or not the anime. The movie was amazing. I love the character designs. Seeing the characters animated, or like seeing the characters in anime makes me also not like the game even more. Because one reason I don't like the game is that, the game, like every character shares the same body model. And every character shares pretty much the same face model as well. And I'm just like, when you look at the character designs in the anime for Uma Musume, they stylize the characters and they give the characters a lot more personality. Like, the anime allows the horses to be handsome, is how I can really say that. Because you look at Gold Ship and she's very cutesy in the game, but then in the anime, she's a very handsome woman in that, and I really like that. And it was refreshing to see these horses look different, even, albeit slightly different, but still different than other horses from the game, and I really appreciated that. So that's my thing with Uma Musume, the anime. Love the anime, or loved the anime movie. I'll probably be consuming more Uma Musume stuff in the future that is not the video game. Because, yeah, this just goes to show I'm just not a gacha game player. But yeah, now going on to Gundam Seed. Frickin'... Okay, I was very skeptical about going into Gundam Seed because all of my life I've been hearing Gundam Seed is trash, Gundam Seed is so bad, nobody likes Kira Yamato, and all that stuff. And I went into it with very low expectations, but I binged through Gundam Seed Season 1 in just, I think, under a week and a half. And my god, I see no flaws in that show. I should have not listened to everybody's opinion because I am now a certified Gundam Seed fan. I love the first season of Gundam Seed. Holy moly. It is such... I can see why it got so popular. Like, it very much follows the same general story as Mobile Suit Gundam, but in, like, a modern era. It is very much, like... This is definitely, like... When a lot of people say, like, this is a Gundam for a new generation, it's like, no, this is Mobile Suit Gundam for a new generation. And it hits the same great beats. The one thing I was not into was Rao Le Creuset. He's the Char Aznable of Gundam Seed, and he didn't really do much, honestly. He just showed up at the end and did a whole spiel about cloning and perfect human beings and all that stuff. And I'm just like, that's That's whatever. He just seemed like a final boss out of nowhere. But other than that, I thought Gundam Seed was really good. Sure, Kira, there was one moment that I was not a big fan of Kira being, like, because Kira definitely has, like, the chosen one sort of archetype, sort of narrative thing going on. There was only one point where he seemed like a giant asshole. But other than that one point, it was the point where Kira, like, cucks his friend. That was the point where I was just like, you're kind of a dickhead. But other than that, I thought the series was really good, which is unfortunate because I don't like the mobile suit design. I'm not a fan of the Jins. I'm not a fan of at least the season 1 mobile suit designs. I wasn't a big fan of the Calamity or the Legend. I think the Providence Gundam looks cool, or I guess Legend is Seed Destiny. But I thought the Providence Gundam looked cool. The Freedom is slowly growing on me. The Freedom looks kind of cool. I mean, it's also because I'm also kind of growing on the Freedom because I have the Freedom on my desk because I have the Master Grade SD Freedom because I'm building all of the Master Grade SDs right now. I'm actually currently working on the Barbatos. As we speak, I have the pieces out on my desk. But yeah. I'm not a big fan of, like, the Lago and the Baku and the Goon. Yes, there is a mobile suit called the Goon. And there is a real squad in this show called the Goon Squad. And it's the funniest thing ever. Good lord. And it blows my mind that there was never a model kit of the Goon. I mean, I think there was a no grade of the Goon, but there was never an HGCE model kit of the Goon, which I'm very sad. I want somebody to make a Goon model kit. I would buy that so fast. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought that was a creeper for a second. All right, so we need to do this one, this one, this one. Right? Sorry, P Bandai only. Yeah, probably. Those sons of guns. This... There's no way. Is that the only one? What the flip? Wait a minute. Is it on this side? Huh. What is in here? Gold. Give the goblin some gold. And the chest is friggin' backwards. But yeah, Gundam Seed was really good. That is a glitch. Weird. Gosh. And there is a moment... I've been constantly... I think the writing, at least in some parts of the show, are, like, super stellar. There was one point... I'm not gonna spoil what it is, because I think it's a legitimately good scene. But there was one point in the middle, after Athrun and Kira fight. It's like one of the big fight scenes after Kira and Athrun have like a screaming ideals monologue sort of fight. There's a scene after that where the crew is dealing with the aftermath of it. And I'm just like, man, that is such a hard-hitting scene. If you've seen Gundam Seed, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But good lord, it is such like a... I think about that scene all the time. It's so good. Let me catch the episode at least. If you're kind of trying to figure out what I'm talking about. Gundam Seed episodes. Let's go to Gundam Fandom. Episode. This is going to be phase... It's not Fateful Encounter. Is it Fateful Encounter? Maybe episode 21? No, not episode 21. Episode 31. That's a really good episode. Oh my gosh, so good. But yeah, Gundam Seed, honestly, hood classic. I love Gundam Seed. Now, I am currently on Seed Destiny. I'm currently going through that right now. And I am on episode 21 of Seed Destiny. And honestly, right after, like, episode 2 or 3, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, this is where people aren't liking Gundam Seed. I see everything now. Oh, so it was... Oh, Oh, this was broken. There's definitely... It needed 2 more, redstones here. Weird. But yeah, after starting Gundam Seed Destiny, now I see where everybody's coming from when they don't like Gundam Seed. It's so unfortunate because Gundam Seed is so good and then Destiny comes in to ruin everything. But man, Seed Destiny is just not as good. It's very unfortunate. Very sad. I mean, it hasn't gotten egregious, honestly. They just made Kigali Eula Atha. I just don't like her character. And it doesn't help that I'm also watching the English dub. And don't get me wrong, the English dub is fine, but just Kigali Eula Atha, her voice actress is... I don't want to be mean, but she was not the best in Gundam Seed. She was definitely the performance I thought was not the strongest. And it sucks because in like the first 18 episodes of Gundam Seed Destiny, she is like the main character and you hear her the most. And I'm just like, oh, she did not improve her line reads at all between Season 1 and Season 2. It's so unfortunate. Might be also a voice director issue, probably. But the thing is that, like, I feel like everyone else was fine. Well, except for, I guess in Gundam Seed Season 1, the head of Blue Cosmos, he was like a rich kid. I didn't like his acting either. But everybody else was fine. And I think everybody's acting in Season 2, Gundam Seed Destiny, I think they're fine, just Kigali Eula Atha, I'm just not a big fan. And it sucks because I grew up with that voice actress. Because, fun fact, Kigali Eula Atha's English voice is, did you ever watch Dragon Tales? She is Cassie from Dragon Tales, the pink and blonde dragon. So it's kind of strange hearing her voice come out of Kigali Eula Atha's mouth. But, yeah. She was great in Dragon Tales, so I guess it must be a direction issue. But yeah, just Kigali, she just doesn't feel like herself anymore. But what's crazy is that... Okay, so the series starts off with the character Shin Asuka, right? He's supposed to be the main character. And yet this entire show has just been the Kigali and Athrun show. Like, this show follows Athrun way more than Kigali, which is great because I like Athrun. Athrun's like my favorite character. Besides Maru Ramius. Ramius, she's goated. She's one of the best Gundam women ever. But Athrun's cool. I do like how he's grown throughout the entire series. But it's like, at that point, why even have Shin Asuka there? Just to make the show about Athrun. And it's gonna upset me because I hear once I get to, like, episode, like, halfway through the show, like, episode 26 or something, then it goes back to Kira being the main character and they don't really talk about Shin Asuka anymore. Which is, like, I really hope they they finish his story arc. Because I really like Shin Asuka's story arc of him being formally part of the neutral faction. But then because his family was killed in one of the battles of, what was it, Yakin Due? Which is, I think, one of the first battles with the Freedom. His family was caught in the crossfire of one of the Freedom's blasts. And ever since then, he's hated the Earth Federation. And it's like, that's interesting. And I think it's interesting that Kigali has to deal with, because she's the leader of the Orb Union, which is the neutral faction. And it's like, I thought it was interesting to have Shin Asuka there to be like, I don't even know what the right word is, but Kigali Ulaata has to come to terms with, you know, being neutral, like somebody's gonna get hurt even if you do the right thing. You're not gonna please everybody, and you just have to keep doing the right thing. I thought that was interesting, but then now Kigali is like, she's kind of off doing her own thing, so it's like, why is Shin still here? But yeah, it's going fine. I like the mobile suit design better. Still not the greatest. You'd think I'd like the Abyss Gundam, given that it's an aquatic mobile suit. I don't like the Abyss Gundam. I don't like the triple experimental duo or trio, triple trio. Freaking repetitive there. But yeah, it's all right. It's okay. I give Seed a like an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And then so far I'm giving Gundam Seed Destiny a like, it's at like a 6.5 right now. Movie, mostly actors tend to suck at VA, and apparently it's an issue with JP2, at least Takeshi Kitano. Oh yeah, I give it a 6.7. Is that meme dead? Gosh, one what's so funny is that I was at In-N-Out the other day, having myself a good double-double with grilled onions on it, and a side of cardboard fries. And I got order 60, or I got order 76, right? But there were a lot of orders, so they called up order like 62, and I was with pals, and they're like, okay, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and we're just like, okay, they said 66. I'm just like, okay, that's every time I hear order 66, I'm just like, haha, Star Wars number. But then we were just waiting for order 67 so we could do the hand thing. And yep, they just skipped over 66, or they skipped over 67. They just went from 66 to 68 to 70. And I'm just like, man, they took out the 2 funny numbers. Horrible. How dare you? In-N-Out in San Francisco. How dare you? And yeah, that ruined my night. I just had I ate my fries with a frown and a pout. Gosh, wanna know what's funny is that we're, like, the friends who I were hanging out with, we're not even youngsters. We're not even Zoomers. Like, these were friends who are like 35. It has now become, has 6-7 just become now funny for all of us now, and it's no longer funny for the kids? Is that the cycle of memes now? What? Over here? No. What the that? Damn. They do it all over Cal 2. Damn. My manager, who's like 30, says 6'7". Hell yeah. Maybe I should do it opposite. Maybe it's... No? No, it's still not going. What the flip? Okay, I think it's broken again. No? Okay, now it... Jeez. I hate this thing. Nothing good. Well, at least we got armor trims from the last one. That was worth it. In my case, I've been modding for a streamer that uses 6'7" jokes a lot. Oh, nice. It started to sound funny, not gonna lie. 6'7" is... I just want to know how long it's gonna last for all of us millennials now. Because it's no longer funny for... Well, I guess maybe it's still funny for the iPad kids. Zoomers no longer think it's funny. How long is it gonna take until millennials, until we find it not funny anymore? I feel like millennials, I feel like we hang on to memes a lot longer than any other generation. Like, anytime somebody says, all your base are belong to us, I still go, like, soy jack pointing face. I would also say loss. Now, you know what? I think loss is, like, the biggest example. I was gonna say loss is, like, a cross-generational meme, but loss, a lot of people don't realize that loss started out in 2009 or 2008. I think that was when the Control-Alt-Delete comic came out. And us millennials, we just kept that going until it, like, exploded in popularity 10 years later. But yeah, loss is... It definitely was propped up. Millennials refuse to let it die, but now everybody thinks loss is funny. Trimmer's rare, you lucked out with the 2 chests in the first one. Nice, nice. It's the new 9 plus 10. Exactly. Exactly. Gosh, the one thing that was annoying about 6'7" wasn't even 6'7". It was when people were starting... When the meme first started a couple months back. Or, yeah. Whoa! Diamond horse armor! Oh, our horses are gonna get blinged up. But yeah, the one thing that was annoying about the whole 6'7" rise was all of the older Zoomers and the millennials back several months back saying like, no, it's 6'7" isn't even funny. It doesn't even mean anything. And then there's like a whole list of like a bunch of other funny numbers that don't mean anything. And everyone is going, actually, or no, but, it's like, shut up. What's 9 plus 10? 21? There's no meaning for that. It just came from a Vine video. And 6'7" all just came from a TikTok video. Both didn't really mean anything, but a lot of people are saying, no, 21's different from 6'7". It's like, shut up, man. Shut up. Yeah, we had 24 from SpongeBob. It's like, what's funnier than 24? 25. It's a good thing I heard that. What was another funny number? I mean, of course, 420, 666, and 69 are like the trifecta of funny numbers. But still, it's like, so many people like to act all high and mighty about that stuff. And it's like, I feel like the more you grow up, the more you realize that generational differences aren't that different too much. Like, I feel like a lot of millennials, we like to think of ourselves as solely, wholly, completely different from Zoomers. But I feel like Zoomers, they have a lot more in common with us than you might think. The real difference is Boomers. Boomers and the transition to Generation X. That's the real generational differences. Yeah, remember when E was a meme? Do you guys remember the deep fried era of memes in 2018? Or I think it was called like the meme implosion or the meme reset. Yeah, it was E, and it was Markiplier's face on Lord Farquaad's naked body, and then that eventually, his head got eventually pasted on Mark Zuckerberg's body when he was testifying in front of freaking Congress for whatever the heck it was. It's like, I feel like, yeah, it's all, I don't know, just a lot of millennials. I feel like a lot of millennials, honestly, they're just taking out their frustrations because, okay, as millennials, we all remember how we were the fault of destroying every industry. Everything was our fault, even though we were not old enough to do anything about it, but everything was our fault. And I feel like a lot of millennials, or at least the ones who argue on Twitter and say these mean things about Zoomers, they just recall being shat on by other generations. And now that they're older, now that we're older, some of them are like, now it's our turn to shit on the next generation. It's like, shut up, man. Shut up. That's like one of the biggest things I've tried to keep in mind in growing up is just never forget who you once were. That's always been my biggest thing. Like, never forget how you felt when you were a kid and all the things adults said to you. And the whole idea of like, hey, if you were a kid nowadays, you probably wouldn't want to be shat on. And it's like, so I don't rag on the newer generations. Everybody has their own problems. But yeah, yeah. That's just my whole spiel. I feel like the world just has lost empathy. The world has definitely gotten more apathetic. And that's very unfortunate. Call me optimism and hope-pilled, but I would like to be a positive change for people, even if it's a small thing, like ragging on generations. I just don't think we need to do that. The one thing we do need to do, generational war is not a thing. It should all just be a class war. We should not be mad at Zoomers. We should all be collectively mad at the rich. You see, the generational conflict is all just a distraction so that the rich can keep doing awful things while we're distracted at yelling at old people and yelling at those younger than us. Okay, Optimus Prime. Hey now. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Honestly, a thing that made me have, like, more hope in this world is honestly reading the, Transformers IDW, or not Transformers IDW, Transformers, Skybound comics. Because that Optimus Prime is so good. It's honestly like watching or reading Optimus be Optimus and watching a lot of Ultraman, because the main theme of Ultraman is hope. Watching more Ultraman lately, it's just like, yeah, I have hope for the world, but the thing is that you have to differentiate hope from blind hope. Like, you can't always have blind hope. You can't just say, things will get better, and just hope for the best. It's like, you have to have hope, but you have to put your foot forward in front of the other and make that hope happen. So yeah, I'm optimistic, but I also want not just to believe things will get better. You need to do things to make things get better. And yeah. So yeah, Y'all have caught me in a very Optimus Prime portion of my life right now. And honestly, it's like another big thing of having this hope. It's, oh my god, you know what? Actually, I think this all started with Superman, the movie. That movie is all about hope, dude. I mean, living in America, hope is kind of all you have right now, going forward, because Jesus H. Christ. Good lord, man. Things are bleak. If I had not had hope, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. Hope. You gotta put the P in a hoe. That is definitely what hope is. Although I'd rather put a PP in a hoe, not P. I don't want to pee in a hoe. I don't want to take a super laser piss all over my wife. I want to be... I don't want to be that older family members others have to excuse for being born in a different era, like my boomer family members. Yeah, I definitely do not want to be the equivalent of the racist uncle that says the N-word at Thanksgiving dinner. I don't want to be that sort of person, or, you know, the future equivalent of that. Although, then again, I say that, but hold up, this isn't where you think it's gonna go. I'm not gonna say something racist. Where I think an analog is to, or a parallel is AI. Like, if my nephew, if my like grandnephew or something had an AI girlfriend and brought their AI girlfriend to the Thanksgiving dinner table, I think I would be AI prejudiced. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Apologies for bad English. Were you Smiling Friends? Wait, were you... where were you when Smiling Friends died? I was at home eating Dorito when phone rings. Smiling Friends is kill. No. Gosh. I think I was at work and somebody told me. I was like, damn. But understandable. They don't want to overstay their welcome. I wish we at least got season 4. Like, not having season 5 or season 6, that's fine. I just wish we got season 4. At the very least, we're getting 2 more episodes. But still, I think that's fine. I think this is a good testing ground for the studio. With Smiling Friends coming to a close, I cannot wait to see what else Goblins Caught on Tape will do for their next show. So don't cry that it's over. Smile because it happened. Yes, this is another hope-pilled take. But yeah. Aren't you an AI? I'm not an AI. I'm a robotic life form. I'm completely different from AI. I'm not man-made by you humans. So I can make fun of the imitation of life that you humans have made because it's absolutely pathetic. All this chat GPT and all that garbo. I need to put an incinerator in my house. Oh yeah, this is where my saplings go. Wood. Where's the saddle? And, oh yeah, diamond horse armor. Let's put that in here. I would like season 4, but I get it because I've seen other shows run longer than they should. Essentially, that video that they were talking about, not having any more episodes, they're pretty much just being like, yeah, we don't want to be Rick and Morty. And you know what? Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Lever. Where else should we be heading to? Probably go in this direction for more chunks, because we definitely need to find an amethyst. I hope we have a good send-off. If it's not a joke. Oh, show. I think this is more a sign that all Adult Swim / Cartoon Network shows won't exist after the Paramount merger. You know what? That is something we also need to talk about. Because frickin', yeah, Cartoon Network is Warner. And, I don't get what is happening. So, Netflix was going to buy Warner, but then they dropped out, and now Paramount is going to buy Warner. First of all, Paramount is in, like, $10 billion in debt, and Warner is also, like, $10 billion in debt. What is the plan with... Paramount apparently has the money for that? I don't believe that. Maybe they think that they have a project that will get them the money to do that, but Paramount is also in debt. Maybe they'll get the... Maybe they'll buy... Warner Brothers with all of the Sonic 4 money that they'll get. Because they know they're going to be making a lot of money with Sonic 4. And Transformers, G.I. Joe, whatever the hell the next live-action movie is. Netflix didn't want to pay the high price to match Paramount. I guess. It's just so weird. I wish that antitrust laws were taken seriously. And, our government did things about this gigantic merger. Also, Max Landis is going to make the next G.I. Joe movie, so... Who the hell is Max Landis? I've heard the name before. Max Landis nuts. Max Landis, IMDb. What has this guy made? Oh, this guy made Bright? Really? He wrote Chronicle. I like that movie. What else? Death of Batman. What the American Ultra. Did Honest Trailers? He made some movies, but also he was not a cool person that SA'd his ex. Ooh, okay, that is no bueno. Good lord. But yeah. Frickin'... Yeah, what a weird set of events going on in this world. I wonder what will happen once the merger happens. Because, like, okay, what does Paramount have? Paramount has the Transformers movies, Sonic, TMNT. What else do they got? I really can't think of any other properties Paramount has. SpongeBob. Wait a minute. Paramount is a Comcast, or isn't Paramount a Viacom company? And Viacom owns Nickelodeon. So one company is going to own Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne. You see, you know how I said millennials keep dead memes alive? When was the last time you heard of Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne? When was that last uttered? That meme is 10 years old now. Right? Because Bourne Legacy was 2016, right? I think with Jeremy Renner. Gosh, if only there was an app all about Jeremy Renner that I could go to for information about this Jeremy Renner movie. Was this the merger that Chris Chan was warning about? Also, what is this music? This is good. I like this. Oh, Viacom is owned by Paramount. Okay, I thought Paramount was a Viacom company. I see. That's why there's the idea that they're gonna kill Cartoon Network. Oh, God. That is depressing. And this is why we need Glitch to be the hero. Oh, you are not looking good, brother. Here, eat some iron. Does anybody else need to be healed? Nope, okay. Ooh, I like the kalimba in this song. I probably should whip out my kalimba and, like, learn to play it. Yeah, what was the merging event that Chris Chan talked about? I forget what it was called. Was it called the Singularity or something? I forget what word it was that they used to describe the event. Or if it had like a specific name. SpongeBob SquarePants and Kids Next Door. Good lord. Dimensional merge. That's what it was. You know, I need to drop off more stuff. We need to go... westward. Actually, I don't think I've gone this direction. Let's go north. Let's keep these chiseled blocks. Dispensers, put over here. I got a full thing of arrows, so I can put these arrows away. Got the frickin' beans. Egg. Yeah, let's drop off the gold, and then we can head out. Oh wait, I need to drop these off. Now we're good to go. Alright, this looks good. Okay. Oh, I should probably make another map. Do I just put paper and that makes a new map? Or do I actually need to make a new map fully? There it is. Now do this. There we go. Now I've got a map. Then paper map plus the cartography. A compass and paper in the crafting table. And then the map in here. Oh, I probably have to open up the map, right? In order to get a map that's above this one, would I just need to go off of this map and then open up the new map? Because I don't want these maps to overlap. Overlap map. Rhyming all the timing. Once you actually open, yeah, go outside the border upwards. Okay, so we'll go outside the border and then open up the map. There we go. What? When did this? Did this always have one? I thought I put 2 here. Whatever. Does this count as off the map? I'm just on that little, like, little button-looking thing. Yeah, carpet thieves. These dang carpet thieves. Stealing my carpet and munching on that carpet. So do I open up the map now? And that'll open up the next thing. And I'm just slurping down this, banana milk. Honestly, most underrated milk flavor. Strawberry milk, chocolate milk, nah, banana milk. Go a few blocks out after you turn into a circle. Okay. No, I will go past this mountain. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that there's a desert temple there. Okay. Boom. Alright, now let's go make the map larger. If you do it right as you turn from an arrow to a dot, you risk being on the same map. I see. Banana milk. Banana milk is so good. Apparently it's the #1 flavored banana in Korea. Which makes sense because this banana milk that I have is a Korean brand. Koreans know what's up. I say that, and yet sexism is way rampant in Korea, so maybe Koreans don't know what's up. Okay, let's see. Map, boom. Take that. Oh, should I... We need to open up the map. Okay, now... That. Boom. Open it up. And then once more. There we go. Awesome! Oh boy. More exploration! We should probably take a boat. Capitalism and sexism maxers over there. Absolutely, that is so true. So true, Breasty. You know, I cannot stop saying breasty instead of bestie. It's now... Breast friends is just now part of my vernacular. No longer best friends. Alright, let's go on a journey. Sojourny Weaver. Banana was viewed as high-end exotic fruit, so they made banana milk for Korea to adapt to drinking milk. Interesting. Mako, did you get into Hightail? I have not gotten into Hightail. It looks fun. I do eventually want to try it out. But yeah, haven't really gotten into it yet. Honestly, I feel like once I finish Minecraft... Once I get to current Minecraft level, I'll probably do Hightail. Are these both at... Oh, I can enlarge it one more time. I did not realize that. But yeah, Hightail, I still have yet to look at any gameplay. I know it's been popular with VTubers lately, but I've still not watched a single stream from it. I just get screenshots from Retney because she's playing it right now, and she sends me screenshots sometimes, and I'm just like, this looks cool. That's all I know. Oh yeah. Grab a paper. There we go. There we are. Okay. I like doing 3, 4, but to each their own. No, I like to maximize the space, honestly. Gotta have maximum space. You know, I should probably go to sleep first. I just want a big map. Oh, I need to heal you. How did you get damaged? What the flip? Oh, can't. Guess we'll just grab some iron. Yeah, there we go. Let's go feed this fella some iron. Awesome. You are now iron sufficient. Giving that boy iron. Just like women after period. Because after period, we have a huge iron deficiency, so we have to take like iron pills right after. Wasn't Retney playing Vintage Story too? There's a big market for people who stopped liking Minecraft, as if it's Minecraft's fault and not people wanting different things. I think so. I think she's also playing that. Not sure 100%. Probably have to see a screenshot of it, and then I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that looks familiar. That's probably what she's playing. But what is the new game right now? I think I heard my coworkers talking about that the latest game people are playing is the fact that Resident Evil 9 came out. Did that just come out? Like a couple days ago? Is that the new thing? And they brought back Leon S. Kennedy? Or did they bring back Chris Redfield? I don't know who they brought back. But they brought back somebody, and I'm just like, did they really need to bring back characters? Because I don't think any old characters came back for Resident Evil 7 or 8. Yeah, I'm not sure what other Digigames are. Leon is back and Ada is there in some capacity. Chris was an 8. Chris was an 8? Huh. I guess, to be fair, the only thing I cared about 8 was a big, tall lady who was only in the game for like 30 minutes. But the fact that Ada Wong is in this game, that's cool. Is she still in her outfit? Why do I keep leaving without a boat? But yeah. Gosh. I gotta say, of all the video game women in video games, I think Ada Wong has like one of the most attractive outfits. I am in lesbians with her fit and anybody who cosplays her outfit. Oh my god. Boat. Kiwami 3 is out, but nobody likes it in the West, at least. I see. Scott Pilgrim EX is out today? Oh, shoot. I probably should have played that today. Maybe I'll play that if I have time later this week. Let's see. How much is this game? Steam. Let's go. Scott. Oh, it unlocks in 4 hours. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I am definitely, this is day 1 purchase. Also, Scott Pilgrim regular is only $5. Let's go. I sent you a thumbnail even. I did see the thumbnail. I did see it. Okay, let me close out Steam. There we go. Ooh, alrighty. Let's go exploring some more. I know we probably won't be able to find an amethyst because we're just doing above ground exploration, but hopefully we can find... Need to go back home and grab and craft a excavation duster thingy. Gosh, if you think I'm this loose-brained in Minecraft, imagine how I am in real life. Do you know how many times I've gone to the store? Like, on my shopping list, I have a loofah on my shopping list, right? I left my loofah in Japan. Or no, I left my loofah in Hawaii. So I've not had a loofah to scrub myself in the shower for 3 months now. Every time I go to the store, I always forget to buy a loofah. Literally, every time I come back home with groceries and stuff, and as soon as I walk through the front door, I'm just like, I needed to buy a loofah, son of a bitch. So yeah. I mean, it's not like I don't have something to scrub myself in the shower. I have, it's kind of like a loofah rag sort of thing. It's not like a, it's like, you know how loofahs, it's like a ball of like scrunched up, scrubby fabric, right? I have a loofah that's, what I use now is like, if a loofah was unraveled. So I just kind of use that as like a scrubby towel. But I've been needing to get a regular loofah for 3 months. And every time I come back from the store, I always forget, or once I come back home from going to the store, I always remember that I should have gotten a loofah. But I finally wrote it down in my notes app on my phone. So, you know what? I just need to take a look at it right now. What else do I need? Okay, I got a new hairbrush. Okay. You know what? I should have... I've been needing to go to Micro Center to get a new USB-C to HDMI adapter. Been needing to do that. Because I have a new small TV in my room. It's for retro games. It's like a 2009 Insignia TV. That's only like a 14-inch TV. But I got it because it has the AV out ports on the back. Because I'm using it to play retro games and retro consoles. And it has one HDMI port, and I want to plug in my phone to the TV so I can use the I forget what feature it's called, but like it's the Samsung where you cast the TV or your phone to the TV and stuff when you connect it via an HDMI cord. Oh, grab some torches and golden carrots. Oh yeah, I do need more torches and more golden carrots. You can sometimes spot a geode in the ocean. Oh. But yeah, I've been, lately, I've been messing with, console modding, and You know how I say I'm good with hardware but not good with software? Well, as it turns out, why is there gold in this one? As it turns out, frickin' I'm good enough to what's it? Do that amount. I am good enough at doing things to successfully mod an Xbox original. I am very proud of myself for that. So now I have a completely modded and completely disk drive-less original Xbox. And I've figured out how to add things to a device without actually having to stick a USB thing into a device. I've learned about FTP, which is a file transfer protocol. Basically, if an item is connected to your network, you can open up an FTP app and then access the item that's connected to your network via your own computer. So that's how you're supposed to transfer stuff to modded consoles, which I had no idea. I thought that just couldn't be done, and people were splitting up their ISO files and then putting the parts in 4 GB chunks onto their console and then repackaging them on the console itself. But no, you just FTP it. So yeah, I just need to get different emulators onto my Xbox. But yeah, my gosh, that Xbox that I've complained was so heavy and so fat, I was able to successfully shave 2.5 pounds off of that thing. So now it is just as heavy as a PlayStation 2. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, my first successfully modded console. And it's so funny because before I was very much thinking about giving away the Xbox, because I'm just like, I've got no emotional attachment to it. Now that I've successfully modded it, it's like, I would die for this console. It is now my baby. That console is my child and I would do anything in the world for it. I just need to figure out how to get it to play Mario 64. Honestly, like, Mario 64, Pocky and Rocky, Soul Calibur 2. What other games do I want? Kirby's Dream Course. Yeah, I just want to load it with like a bunch of junk. And also, it can run Kodi, which if you don't know what Kodi is like a file viewing program. And fun fact, Kodi started as an Xbox, as a modded Xbox app. But Kodi is used on like smart TVs and all that stuff to play MKV files on your TV. So it's actually what I have loaded on my Raspberry Pi computer, and that's what I'm using to watch Gundam Seed Destiny. So yeah, if I can get Kodi on my Xbox, oh my gosh, that Xbox is going to be my ultimate media center, which is so funny because that's what the Xbox One was advertised as being. Just the ultimate media center, and now I'm doing that, but with only junk that I want to consume. None of this ESPN crap and very bad Halo games. Like, no, I'm gonna be playing all the Super Nintendo and Genesis and Dreamcast games I want, and also watch all of my Kamen Riders and Gundam Seed stuff. Eat that, Micro Slop. Wah. That would have been so bad if I messed up that 360. Alright, Tundra biome. Right? Is this Tundra? Or, no, not Tundra. Savannah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe, hopefully, we can find, like, another village out here. But yeah, I'm very excited to do some modding for that Xbox. I've also expanded the hard drive so that instead of having... Okay, one of what's crazy is that the original Xbox had a built-in hard drive, and it's a 3.5-inch hard drive, so it's a massive. And that massive drive, you want to know how many gigs of memory that thing has? It has 8 gigabytes of memory. That is crazy to think how that was large back in the day. 8 gigs of memory. And what's crazy is that with the hardware mod that I did, it now has 1 terabyte of data. Whoa, what is this? I've never seen a tower in the middle of the ocean before. I've only ever seen the little, like, monuments. I will keep that in mind for later. But yeah, 8 gigabytes of memory in an original Xbox. But now I have 1,000 gigs. Or yeah, now I have 1,000 gigs because 1 terabyte is 1,024 gigabytes. And yeah. It's pretty epic. And did you know that the entire Super Nintendo library is like, I think it's like less than 10 gigabytes or something absurd like that. So I'm going to be loading up the entire NES catalog, the entire Super Nintendo catalog, the entire Game Boy Advance catalog onto my console, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, and I think Xbox games are around 6 gigabytes a piece if you want to load in the entire game. So I can load in a fairly large amount of Xbox games. So it's going to be awesome. I never grew up with an Xbox. I only got my original Xbox when I was like 17. So I only ever used it to play the first Halo and the second Halo, and that was it. But I recently downloaded Monkey Ball, and I got my hands on the Godzilla games, so I can't wait to relive those. Trail ruins can spawn in tall birch forests. You'd have to explore from the ground level to see them. Okay, I do recall seeing the birch forest back there, so we will go back and explore that. Right now, I just want to edge the map. My first laptop was like 120 gigs. Wow. You know, I think my first laptop was around the same size. But I got mine. My first laptop was 12 to 20. I think maybe 2012 was my first laptop. I think it's tall birch, taigas, and jungles. I see. Wonder if there's any generation issues here. Because I'm not sure if I discovered this area long before, like in the first streams, you know? But yeah, console modding, very, very beautiful thing. Whoa, this looks cool. Cannot wait to have... Oh, and it turns out that I actually don't have the Duke controller. I only have the Special Edition version 2 controller that came with the limited green edition, clear green edition of the Xbox that I have. So I need to go and get myself a Duke controller. I also need to get myself an adapter. I should have gotten bones. I do not have... Oh wait, never mind. I've got plenty of wolves back at home. They're just at the nether portal. I don't need to get these wolves. But yeah. Turns out I don't have the Duke controller. I need to find myself one. Ooh, horses. And yeah, I also need to get an adapter that allows me to use any controller I want as an Xbox controller. Because I do want to get, like, a Bloody Roar and a Killer Instinct and stuff. So I want to play some fighting games, and I don't think my fight controllers will work on the original Xbox. But yeah, can't wait to play the Xbox on stream. Although I do kind of want to get the HDMI mod. Part of me wants to get the HDMI mod. Part of me also doesn't want to get the mod, because there's something special about having the RCA cables. There's something very cool about it. Keeping this console at 480p. A lot of these games will just look too crisp if they're at 1080, so they wouldn't have the same feel. Gotta keep it classic, you know? And this is one big birch forest, holy moly. The retro gamer dilemma. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I like all these HDMI upscalers, but it's like, you gotta preserve. I mean, you can get, like, an emulator that, like, simulates older looks and, like, has the right amount of blur and the CRT filter. But it's not the same as having the real deal. God, there's a thrift store that has a CRT TV. That's like a couple hours away from me, and it's like, I wonder if they still have it, because I think the CRT is, they're only selling it for like 150. Jeez. But yeah, I kind of want a CRT. At the same time, I don't have space for a CRT. I just don't have space in general. Gosh, I want my own apartment. I want my own space, so I can funny scream at stream in my own privacy without having to disturb anybody else. I'll put a bunch of soundproofing, of course. I kind of need one of those makeshift or something of an audio booth. Ooh, donkey. Can I ride a donkey? Or is this a mule? I don't know the difference between a donkey and a mule. Carrot? Oh, you need an empty hand. There we go. Love me, donkey. Do I just keep tapping until it loves me? A mule is the offspring of a horse and a donkey. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep riding. Let it ride. I've been obsessed. Since I last streamed, I've been obsessed with DM Archive. I love that YouTube Shorts channel. Do they just take a long time to... It loves me now! How do I get it back home? Ooh. The trees. Do I do carrot on a stick? Is that how I get him to move? What would happen if I leave it there and mark the coordinates? Okay. Well, we forgot. I have coordinates. All right. This is... negative 77. Negative 2048. Or no, that's... Oh, I was writing down the chunk. This is negative 1112. And then 112. And then negative 2048. Gosh, do you guys remember the game 2048? That was such a good game. I love that. That is the cherry blossoms. Oh my god, just beyond the map. Are you kidding me? We won't even have the cherry blossoms on our map. Well, time to grab these trees. Oh god. I just need to grab the saplings so we can grow these trees back home. Just a few saplings and the petals. Are the petals its own item? Oh, I guess they are. Awesome. Yeah, just grab all of these petals. Wow, actually experiencing something from the update in the update video. Because I feel like that's so amazing, because every time I do one of these videos, I feel like we never really interact with the thing that's been introduced in the update for the stream. Well, it's cool that we're actually finally seeing this. And this is a very small Sakura biome. Are they always this small? Which is not something you want to hear a girl say. I guess we'll take... we'll take this one right here. What? Nope, okay. Can I do Parkour Society? Aw, man. They can be large, just depends on generation. Oh, hello, where'd you come from? Alright, it's time to chop down some wood. Grab that. There we go. Oh, this is so amazing. I've not even built with cherry blossom wood, even in creative mode. Oh, the seed that I used to make today's thumbnail has some large ones. Gotcha. Oh, you can bone meal the flowers. Oh, okay. Okay, got 3 cherry saplings. I'll just clear out this one tree. Yeah, that is so cool. Oh, now that I've tamed the horse, it won't despawn, right? Tamed horses are saved entities. Correct? Is that how that works? Yeah, it shouldn't despawn. Okay. I mean, it won't be the end of the world even if it does despawn. I honestly won't really care all that much. But yeah, that's cool that finally got to see a thing from the update. We didn't get to see the deep dark yet, right? That's something we still need to take a look at. I'm afraid to go in there. Ugh. Oh, donkeys and mules don't use armor, but they can use chests. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, got all the stuff I need. Let's head back. Oh, does anybody know? Okay, so if mules are the offspring of a horse and a donkey, what's a dorse? Isn't a dorse also a donkey horse? But which one has to be the mare and which one has to be the... I don't even know the horse term. Steed? Oh, that's how I carried 15 lava buckets home in super flat. Oh, I see. Because I feel like a dorse and a mule are like... It's very... What? Is that a village? Depends on which is the mom and which is the dad. Yeah, I just don't know which is which. Hello, village. Oh, for a second, I thought it was just this one thing being the lone house. Ooh, but it's a full village. Whoa, this is a... Oh, this is like a San Francisco neighborhood. It's on the all on the mountainside. That's really cool. Oh, I thought that was a cherry blossom tree over there. This is pretty sick. Man, they got a nice view of the ocean, too. And they got horses. A white horse! They got gold ship! I kind of want gold ship horse. Oh. Yeah, we'll definitely have to come back here eventually. Steal the horse. I will come back with several saddles. They got a neat, like, arch sort of thing over here. That's just a tiny snow biome, too. That's just a random patch of snow in the middle of nowhere. That is very silly. Oh, geez, it's gonna be nighttime soon. Let us go sleep at the mountain village. Just steal a bed before somebody gets in. Okay, I guess we'll just stand. I should probably switch up the door. Maybe if he leads, that is true. There we go. Now nothing will come inside. Alright. Off to... Did not want to step on those. Wheats. That's what it was. Okay, well, at least the soccer trees being over there does confirm that this is all brand new terrain generation, and we didn't explore around this area during earlier streams. That's good. Ooh, classic Minecraft music. Okay. Now we can continue going. Because now we'll cover up the correct amount of stuff along the border. Cherry blossoms are actually a rare A variant of the meadow biome. Oh, that's neat. I guess we should have collected some flower types while we were back there. Could always use more dye. Okay, another jungle. That's a lot of bamboo. That's a cool looking terrain generation. That looks pretty cool. I like this little, like, right angle cliff edge. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, what is it called in Genshin? This reminds me of the one area that's out in the ocean in the China part of the game. I forget what the China part is even called. I forget everything about Genshin Impact. But this looks like one of the areas where you have to do, like, the giant rectangle. Like, the Earth rectangle boss. It looks like that. It looks really cool. It's one of my favorite areas in that game. I think it's called, like the Stone Fingers or some dumb junk like that. Oh god. I was so afraid I was gonna hit that corner. Alright, let's go get this bamboo. Gosh, the noise fallen bamboo makes is so satisfying. Gosh, I wish we can... Whoa, that looks so cool. This looks like... This almost looks like, what's it? When you reach the end of the game. Or, like, the edge of the world. I forget what it's called. The Farlands. Seth MacFarlane's. Oh, that looks cool, too. This entire area is so sick as frick. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of got like a little, like, frickin' Goonies cave. Ooh, wait, this is a lush cave. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, they got the glowing berries. I have not seen these. The glowberries. And then, do we need a special thing to grab this? Or can we just, like, grab it? Oh, Jesus. Now we got some copper, some more glowberries. Let's just loop back around. Alright, dead end. You need shears for the small drip leaf. Everything else can just be taken. I see. Oh no, I can't get back up. Ugh. Oh, not just clay. Okay. Have we not gotten clay before? I feel like we've gotten clay before. We have gotten clay before. Our previous home has whatchamacallits. Stone bricks. Because we made bricks in Minecraft. Brown bricks. There we go. Glowberries. Yeah, let's go take some more of these glowberries. And this one. Oh, now I'm getting turned around. Oh god. I've completely lost the sauce. Sit down here. Okay. Oh, hello, dolphin. Let's go mark this cave. We are at negative 385, 63, 40. Awesome. You can bone meal berries and big drip leaf and moss. I do know the moss part. I know the moss, you can use it to destroy a bunch of blocks, which is pretty cool. Small drip leaf turns into big drip leaf, and it's not renewable. Sadly, dang. Well, my power went out for a sec when you said lost in the sauce. Okay, so to go around. This entire island is really cool. We should probably inhabit that island. It should be known as Mako Island. Where we won't do illegal things there. You can still buy small drip leaf from Wandering Trader. Gotcha. Gosh, I just want to... I should have gotten a water bucket. Climb these walls. Those RNG trades are such a pain. True. Now, this is a nice little rocky island. Yeah, I can see myself making a base out here. This will probably be... Because I want to have a base in, like, every corner of the map. I think this will definitely be one of the base homes. Yeah, this place is awesome. With all the bamboo, we can make, like, very, very Chinese-styled. I just gotta get the last little bit of the map all covered up. Was that... Oh, that's just more glowy. Glowy moss. I thought it was more glowberries. Oh, Jesus. Would have been really bad to fall into. Oh, but this area looks pretty cool, too. I can turn this into, like, a place to live. Like a ravine town sort of thing. Gonna cover that last little bit at the top. Oh, jeez. Oh god. Alright, go down here. But it already... Oh, I guess that the part was already covered up. Okay. Time to head south. I think the closer... Now that we're heading south, the moment we get closer to the border, that's when we'll start seeing some terrain generation weirdness. You found me in a very Chinese area of my map. I've been thinking about that quote so much, because this... We are at a very Chinese point in our lives. That cannot be denied. There we go. That's just been me thinking about every time whenever I look at Zenless Zone Zero art. Or what other things are Chinese? Blockies model kits. What the... You... little cretin. I need to get myself a trident. Should I go kill that guy with the trident? I'll go kill that guy with the trident. Good die. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, 3% chance. Okay, let's see if I can still... I can regain health. He can't hit me. I strafe. Come on, let me... regain health. Oh, you mother lover. Did I get it? No. Man. There's so many of these guys. Where'd my boat go? Where did my boat go? Oh, there's my boat. Oh, he shot my boat, and that's what it was. Oh, thank you for the swim speed. Okay. Are you guys gonna give me back my boat? Hello? Please give me back my boat. There we go. Alright. Enjoy a succulent Chinese meal, too. I would. I love Chinese food. Gosh, I had Peking duck for the first time at Chinese New Year. And oh my gosh, Peking duck is so good. I'm not even the biggest fan of duck meat, but Peking duck is so good. Gosh, it's hard to believe that Chinese New Year was like 3 weeks ago. Or 2 weeks ago. It was on the 17th. It's Tuesday, the 17th, the unluckiest day of the year. Did you know that's going to happen in March as well? The 17th is going to land on a Tuesday. That's weird, having 2 unluckiest days of the year in a row. This is in reference to a Ren and Stimpy clip. I need to watch the entire episode. I need to get my hands on the Ren and Stimpy show. February flew by so fast. It did. February was surprisingly fast. I hope the rest of the year flies by fast, too. I just want to get to November. So that we can change this country with the midterms. We're getting a duck restaurant here, apparently, but IDK when? They just put up a banner. Oh, it's going to be so good. I am now... Duck is now the meat I'm, like, really interested in. Friendship ended with cow tongue. Now duck meat is my favorite meat. Not really. Duck meat is, like, okay. I had, like, pretty good duck meat in Japan. But... What guys doing on top of here? I'll come back to this thing. But yeah. Duck meat, okay. Oh, what's another good meat? Oh, I still need to try... What are the taco meat that y'all's recommended? Birria tacos? I still need to try that. There we go. Yeah, I still need to find a restaurant, a Mexican place that has that meat. Because, like, the places that I usually go to, they do not have that, unfortunately. What even is that meat? What is bira? Is it a part of a cow? Oops, wrong map. There we go. I love this OG C418 music. Now I'm just craving Mexican food. And then again, when am I not craving Mexican food? I am craving an elote, though. I think I've only ever had elote, like, once. But I've been wanting it. I don't know a place that sells it. I know most people just buy it from, like, a cart. But I do not live in an area that has an elote man cart. A pot roasted beef and red chili sauce, kinda. Ooh, that sounds nice. Stewed beef with lots of spices and juicy broth stock they serve with. Ooh, sounds good. Gosh, every time I stream, I just get real hungry. Maybe that's how with talking. Maybe if I talk a lot, that just makes me hungry. Oh no, what's happening here? Oh, there's just a... Oh, Jesus. I totally forgot these things damage you. Yeah, I'll grab these berries. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, hungry. Yeah, maybe if I talk a lot, maybe that makes me hungry. I don't know. Or maybe I hunger every time I play video games. Elote is just steamed corn, butter, mayo, and your choice of cheese. Usually parm powder. I like to add hot Cheeto dust. Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, yeah, I could make it myself, but I'm lazy. I just want to buy one. Is tapatio, or not, is tajin, is that popular on elote? Because I would eat the frick out of that. A trendy way to serve bira recently is stuffed in a quesadilla and served up with beef juice on the side to dip it into. Ooh, that sounds good. Gosh, I can't even remember the last time I had a quesadilla. Tajin is good? Oh, hell yeah. God, for a while I was hooked on tajin. I think like 3 years ago when I tried tajin for the first time, I was obsessed with it. I remember bringing tajin to restaurants, and tajin on fries is really good. For those of you out of the loop, tajin is like a... How would you describe tajin? It's kind of like a limey sort of seasoning. Just adds like a little bit of like sour, citrusy sour, something to your food. It's really good. I don't hear enough people talk about it. Yeah, tajin. Oh my gosh, tajin is Old Bay seasoning for the West Coast. Absolutely, that is so true. Yeah, seasoned salt with lemon lime spices. Gosh, and I only just tried Old Bay seasoning for like the first time, like a couple months back too. Oh, Jesus. Gosh, I'm just in love with spices and seasonings. Mountain Dew powder? Mountain Dew powder. I don't even know how you would make something like that. But I would try it. Oh, just the other day, I tried matcha and Sprite together. I tried to make that combination happen. It just tasted like Sprite. The Sprite overpowered the matcha powder, even though I put 2 scoops into it. 2 teaspoons. Matcha Sprite. I've actually had... There is a... I went to a Daiso one time, like, a couple years ago, and they have green bottles, and it's... Yeah, it's like yuzu... it's yuzu soda, but it has matcha as a base. So I just thought, well, I got matcha powder. Might as well make my own of that, because I hate how expensive Daisos sell them for. But yeah, maybe I just need more... Or maybe I just need just club soda and not Sprite, and then put the matcha powder in. It's actually surprisingly good. Sprite and lemonade. Sprite and lemonade is really good. Have you tried root beer and lemonade? Root beer and lemonade is a sleeper hit. I love it. Cucumber Sprite was goated. I do not like cucumber water. I am not a big fan of cucumbers. I think I like cucumbers if they're, like, thinly sliced and, like, marinated in sauce. Because I just mainly don't like the texture of them. Okay, this is where the split is. Amazing. Yeah, when did they make cucumber Sprite? That sounds very strange. Oh! It's a good thing I caught this edge. Watermelon cucumber water is super good. That sounds interesting. I do like... Well, sometimes I like watermelons. But watermelons plus cucumber sounds pretty cool. I am the Edge Master. There we go. Now, back to the game. I would have been so mad if I died there. I'm a big fan of cucumbers, either as a food or drink. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of cucumbers. I mean, I don't mind them when they're in, like a salad or when they're in sushi, but I don't know. Not the biggest fan. Actually, you know what? I think they're fine. I just don't like them in wedges. Because I had fried zucchini, and are zucchinis and cucumbers like the same thing? Anyways, I had fried zucchini, and I was just not a big fan of the texture. I really like it. If you've ever gone to Hardee's or Carl's Jr., they have fried zucchini, and they're fried in like little discs, not wedges. And I like the discs a lot better than the wedge. The wedge, it just feels too watery. I'm not a fan of, like, watery foods. Unless it's like those like, buns. Like, you go to, like, a dim sum place and they've got, like, the buns that have the soup in them. I don't know how that works, but that is... I frick with that technology. Hey, we've definitely been here before, I feel like. Soup buns are so goated. They really are. I don't know how the Chinese do them, but I would love to learn that technique. Who is... Facebook messaging me. Ah, my Facebook Marketplace thing. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. But yeah, soup buns, amazing. Oh yeah, fried zucchini when it's a long spear always is so watery. I hate the watery feel of that. But when they're in discs, they're amazing. Gosh, I haven't gone to a Carl's Jr. in such a long time. Honestly, underrated fast food place. Underrated. Everybody likes to talk about Wendy's, but I think Wendy's is overrated. A lot of people need to go to Hardee's. I don't know why they have Hardee's for the West Coast and Carl's Jr. No, it's Hardee's for the East Coast, Carl's Jr. for the West Coast. I don't know why they do that. Just stick to one name, jeez. That's like a fun fact. Did you know that Burger King in Australia is called Hungry Jack? I don't know why. I always thought that was interesting. They make soup in ice cubes and wrap it in dough when it's still solid. Oh, that is smart. That sounds interesting. Has anybody made a dessert version of that where instead of soup, it's like root beer or something, or like a slushie? Somebody needs to make that into a thing. That would be like the new, like, hip, trendy TikTok food. Call it like a water balloon or something. You know, I'm genuinely surprised nobody's ever made a sweet soup bun. Seen chocolate soup buns? Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I would eat the frick out of that. Gosh, I need to find a Chinese place that does that. Okay, this area is definitely looking familiar. I wonder if I'm probably going to do a lot of exploring off stream, just like I did with to fill up this map. But hopefully there's a lot of what's it? A lot of jungle temples that we can take a look at. Yeah, chocolate soup dumplings. I'm gonna have to go on like a huge YouTube Shorts binge of just food videos on soup places, or soup dumpling recipes. I might know of a place in San Francisco that does it, but it's not a place you'd visit as an affordable option. I mean, to be fair, a lot of San Francisco is barely affordable. Everything's so expensive. Well, hopefully once the AI bubble crashes and tech leaves San Francisco, everything will be cheap again. One can hope. That one is me. Okay, almost done completing the edge. What is the place, though? I would love to at least look at where it's located in San Francisco. Is it in the middle of Chinatown or somewhere else? Din Tai Fung is a chain that has dessert dumplings. Oh, Din Tai Fung. I've heard of that. I've not been to I've not been to let's see. Din Tai Fung. Ah, Taiwanese place. Oh, I see. Wow, the first thing I go to, the first thing I see when I'm on Google Maps is I'm seeing somebody post a picture of the chocolate dumplings, and oh my gosh, that looks good. Oh, they got cucumber medallions and not the wedges? Heck yes. Oh yeah, I definitely need to go to Din Tai Fung. I've always heard about that place, but never actually been to. But yeah, I'm looking at the like when you look at a restaurant on Google Maps and gives you like the dollar signs, it's like $3 signs, average $30 per person. I'm just like, oh, okay. But it'll probably be worth it, though. Or maybe I should just learn how to make it myself. Honestly, in this economy, we just gotta start to learn to make every kind of food ever. Oh god. It's all spawn right in front of me. Okay, almost back home. I'm not even sure if I got to the what's it? The whatchamacallit? The temple over there. Probably need to end up looking over there eventually. Okay, now I'm seeing home. I cheat by knowing where a chain sources their pre-made items and just get food from the restaurant supply warehouse. I just like to imagine you just get all your food. All your food is like Cisco brand stuff. God, America runs on Cisco. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how much Cisco as a company just has like a stranglehold on American business. Like, no wonder chicken tendies is the safest option in every restaurant, because every restaurant gets their chicken tendies from Cisco. I wonder if you can directly buy stuff from Cisco as a non-business person. Oh, I need to drop off some things. I should probably put this map back. Yeah, we'll just keep this map here. And let's see. Give me one sec. Okay. Did I really eat all my carrots? Oh. I was afraid I was going to eat that last carrot when I didn't need to. Okay. Now we can put everything in here. We'll put all the pink petals. Cherry saplings. Logs. Actually, I want to make... Oh, that's amazing. Finally have the pink planks. Let's keep the boat on us. The gold glowberries. Sweet berries. Cane and bamboo. And then I don't know where I put the clay balls. I haven't really gotten any clay in a while. Guess I'll just put that in the miscellaneous. Okay. I want to get that donkey. So let's go back onto a journey to get the donkey. Okay, so they were at negative 1112, 112, negative 2048. So let's see. Oh yeah, they were just at the very top. Oh yeah, they were by the whatchamacallit? That little spot at the very top of the map. The white spot. Oh yeah, leads and saddles. Do I have a lead? Oh, I do have leads. Epic. You'll need it to take the donkey back through water. Oh yeah, you know what? There is water in between. I mean, hopefully we can take this, like, middle... Like, if we do a straight shot to the thing, hopefully that's not a lot of... water. Do I need to take a second boat? I'm gonna take a second boat. Right? Take one just in case I lose it. Okay, now we head back on our journey. Oh, how exciting. They don't fit in boats, hence leading them when you can swim. Gotcha. You know, it never even occurred to me that some things can be too big for a boat. Because I always thought if a ghast can fit in like a minecart or something, then anything could fit. Oh, they can swim in 21.11. Such a good change. Okay. Gosh, this music sounds like it's a frickin'... You guys ever go to, like, the kids' science museums? That's what this music sounds like. Or kind of sounds like aquarium music as well, which is probably why I frick with it heavy. Let's go diagonal. Yeah, that's weird. If a ghast can fit inside of a boat, and how come horse can't? Don't make no sense in this block game where you can punch wood. Everything should make sense in that context. Now, this is very much like aquarium vibes. Honestly, just add kalimba with a piano and that's just aquarium music. Ooh, swamp. Hopefully, this is also a swamp that can spawn slimes. I don't think ghast fit in boats, just carts for whatever reason. But horses don't fit in carts either. This freaking game. What were they thinking? Ooh, oh man. These are very relaxing vibes coming from this music. All swamps spawn slimes, but they depend on the moon phases. Oh, I see. I thought you just had to get lucky that, like, some swamp biomes will be like a slime-ready swamp or something. Yeah, that's weird that slimes are based on moon phases. That's really strange. Remember eyewitness videos that they play at school, the Epic Museum? Yeah, the pan flute, the da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I love that. Oh my god. Well, Jesus. I could have died again. Thank God. I was saved once more. I love the eyewitness videos. And the little lizard A little lizard guy that would be like the host. Those were always good. Gosh, I remember going to friends' birthday parties, or was that Reading Rainbow? No, that was Eyewitness. Actually, you know what? Let's play. I will not get copyright struck for this, but I'm gonna play the entirety of that song. Okay. A little loud. Oh yeah, this is good. Getting really lucky with those drops, I know, right? This is a bop. And the very JPEG'd birds flying across the screen. Oh yeah, Eyewitness. So good. I love that theme. Gosh, that's how you unite a bunch of millennials. You just play that, and then we all just vibe. Like a sleeper agent, exactly. Yeah, we all remember that tune, but if somebody were to ask you, it's like, what is the theme for Eyewitness? You'd be like, I don't know. Ooh, that is scary looking. Jeez, that is deep. Whoa. Gosh, staring at that hole is kind of like looking at... I'm gonna say... Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, I will. It's kind of like... Looking at that hole is kind of like looking at Goatsy. You just make eye contact with it. You stare into the abyss, and the abyss stares back. Bill Nye the Science Guy is also sleeper agent stuff. But I feel like everybody still remembers Bill Nye the Science Guy. Tragic that he passed away in a hot balloon accident. Just singing about birds and bees and death. Very ironic. Oh no. Someone made a VR chat room that's themed to that museum aesthetic and pulls up Wikipedia articles. Oh my gosh, you need to show me like video of that, or like send me a link to that instance or whatever the frick. I want to check that out. That sounds awesome. I associate those with being sick at home and watching morning TV. That's when they were shown here. Those were actually shown on TV over there? Oh my gosh. You're so lucky. I don't think Eyewitness was ever on TV. At least I never knew what channel they were on. I would have loved watching that on TV. I wonder if somebody has... I wonder if Internet Archive has all of the Eyewitness VHS tapes. I would love to see that. Ooh, turtles. Okay, let's get back into the water. Gosh, I can't remember. What's another one? Another science. What was that Flash animated? It was like a guy and like an orange robot looking thing. I remember that was Flash animated, and that was shown in like science classes. I can't remember what it was called. I remember that was a thing. They might have them in their 144p original resolution internet video. Probably. I mean, that I'd still be fine with that. Dude, low resolution, like 144p, that just adds to the charm, honestly. You know, I'd rather have original 144p than 1080p AI upscaled. I'll say that much. With the audio quality that sounds like somebody is like throating the mic and clipping. Oh, for some reason I just heard the toes slapping. And I was just like, is that a slime? Oh god. Oh. Okay, so yeah, there's the village up there. And the horse was just past that, right? Gosh, I love the look of this mountainside village. Gosh, now all this is reminding me of all the educational content back in the day. Magic School Bus? I haven't watched Magic School Bus in so many years. I just cannot remember, or I can't forget the time when the ginger kid killed himself by taking off his helmet on Uranus and froze his head. How metal. Or that one time where Miss Frizzle, she shrunk down the school bus and got swallowed by a salmon, and the kids were or the school bus was in a pair of salmon eggs, and then a salmon like straight up nutted all over the eggs. What a weird cartoon. Oh god. You ever watched the Martin Luther King cartoons, My Friend Martin? Yes! Oh my gosh, I have not thought about that since the 3rd grade. I remember watching that. Is that a spider jockey? Spider jockey. I remember watching... shoot, what was that cartoon? So the cartoon was a guy goes back in time and meets Martin Luther King Jr., right? And then doesn't he go into the future? Because he like meets him, and then but then he goes into the future and the future is changed, right? Is that what it is? Can't remember. But I do remember just watching that cartoon, and I always looked forward to that like every year. Being like, oh yeah, we get to watch this in class. Hell yeah. Oh, there's my donkey. Hello, donkey. Yippee. Educational cartoons were not afraid of getting weird. They just not jump high? I guess that's more of a horse thing, not a donkey thing. Can't remember, then it flash forward to his assassin. I think I remember that. Oh yeah, it was a weird Jim Crow future where those laws still existed. I keep forgetting I don't need to jump over every 1 block incline. The Color of Friendship, the only Disney Channel original movie where they said the N-word. What? I don't remember this. Wait. Wait, I need to look that up. Is The Color of Friendship and... Oh, wait. Color of Friendship. Wait, I think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but I've definitely seen parts of it. Gosh, Dang, a Disney Channel original movie. Wow. Gosh, that's also reminding me of, gosh, there was that one, like, you never expect Disney Channel shows to get, like, to tackle, like, really heavy topics like this, but do you guys remember that one episode of, That's So Raven? Where it was that one, like, it was the one store owner, or something, and she was, the whole episode was, like, on, like, what's it? Like, racial hiring and stuff like that. You remember that episode? I was just like, when I was watching that, I was like, whoa, this is definitely so... I was not expecting this from, Disney Channel. Yeah, the racist store owner lady. Exactly, yeah. And as far as I'm aware of, that's like the only time a Disney Channel show tackled... Oh, no. Tackled a topic like that. Because I cannot remember any other time like Hannah Montana talked about that kind of stuff, or Sweet Life on Deck or something. Oh god, there's so many. Can you not eat the... Or do I need to get off this thing and then feed carrots? Is that another village? That is another village. Whoa. Oh god. I'm stuck in here. Oh, you actually get camels in this version, but only in villages. What? Camels only appear in villages? That is very strange. Oh, this place has 2 bells. Let's go. Oh. Let's see if there's any land. There is no land. Oh god. Is there a land bridge out here that I can use? Or is this little thing just completely surrounded by water? Oh! Thank God. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get my horse out of here. Oh, Jesus. But yeah. I'll figure out how to get my horse out of here. I think this is a good place to stop. So let's just close out real quick. And, yeah, this has been a... oh, wait. Past 1.21.5, they spawn all over deserts. Gotcha. But yeah, this was a very eventful stream. I'm so glad that we are back to normal streams, as in regular model plus YouTube and Twitch chat, both on screen at the same time without any repercussions. So yeah, just classic all exploring. And yeah, as usual, I don't know when the next stream will be. Hopefully not 3 weeks later, but hopefully I can stream at the end of this week. Maybe with some Scott Pilgrim, I don't know. Not entirely sure. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.